or the day before. I don't even know what day it is, y'all, because we've been traveling internationally. Last Sunday, we had the amazing opportunity to go and represent Transformation Church in London and in Paris. And thank you guys so much for praying for us. The reason why this is a big deal is because this is the first time that I've been international ministering since I became the pastor of Transformation Church. And we've been intentional not to go out because we want to build this house. But y'all, when I tell you that what we do right here in this converted grocery store is changing the world. Y'all, I can't even begin to tell you all the stories, but I say it all the time, like, people are getting changed all over the world. I met them. Like, I met people that there's no way they could have found out about what we're doing except God allowed them to cross paths. And I know I can keep saying it, but I want to just share a testimony with you of a young lady that I met, and we were able to capture what Transformation Church is doing and has done in our life. I want you to check this out. Talk to me.
Okay.
Tell me again what you just came up to and said.
Okay. I got saved at TC, so I'm a member of Transformation Nation.
Okay.
Yeah.
How? Tell me why.
Okay.
How?
So back in July last year, I kind of felt like God was really pulling me back to Him, but I was wrestling with whether or not I wanted to come back. And someone sent me the link to the Relationship Goals series just out of the blue, and I watched it and was like, "This is amazing." And then went back and literally, I watched all the series you've done from 2016 to now, all of them.
What?
And I can't remember which. I think it was Grows Like a Flood.
Yeah.
I was watching it, and at that point I was just like, yes, I'm ready to come back. So I gave my life to Christ and became a member of Transformation Nation. I've been tithing with you guys because I watched the money series you did before the one.
You're coming back.
The thing is, like, it's not even like I'm thanking you, I'm thanking the church for what they've done, for people's generosity and their obedience, because it was in the way that people are willing to give that you guys had the ability to get the cameras to then post your stuff online for me to see it. So serving here has just been to say thank you to you guys as a church for what you've done, not you as a pastor, because you're only preaching what the Lord is, He's using you to get to people, and He used you to get to me, and it's really changed my life. And I really didn't think I was going to get this opportunity to come and thank you, and I've been sitting upstairs all night like praying to God, like, please just let me come and speak to Him. I just need to say thank you. And yeah.
If that don't get you excited, I don't know, you at the wrong church, man. We are making an impact around the world, and I want to say thank you. Because every time you serve, every time you give, every time you invite, you're allowing what we do here to go to somebody else. And this is just the beginning. And so I'm so excited about it. And so today, I want to let everybody know that usually in what we do, God's always speaking something fresh to me. And one of the things that we made a decision to do when we started this church is that we are going to acknowledge the calendar, like Mother's Day, Christmas, Father's Day, all of the different holidays. We're going to acknowledge it. But I never would base my preaching on what the holiday was, because God may not be speaking about what the holiday is. And I know a lot of people do that. So today's message ain't a Mother's Day message, but it's a message from God. And I promise you, when you get a message from God, it'll be a Mother's Day message, a Father's Day message, a Cousin's Day message. And so do y'all want to hear from God today? Okay, so I want to do that. And we're going to honor you. All the mothers, as you leave, we have something for you. And we're thanking God that you're here today. But I'm about to give you everything. I got a little international swag on me this morning because I'm jet lagged and I don't know what day it is. But we're going to preach. Today, we are starting part 3 of a series that we're calling, say it with me, Marked. And it's because we really do believe that you're marked by God. That God has marked you for purpose. He's marked you for global impact. He's marked you to do something that nobody in your family has ever been able to do. And there is a unique DNA that God placed on the inside of you, that if you surrender to this purpose He has for your life, that He's going to do something that only He can get the glory for, and only it can come through you. If it doesn't come through you, it's missing in the earth. And even as I say that, a lot of people have been so downtrodden by their own thoughts and by what people have told them that it's hard for you to believe that you're that special to God. That He would literally tell everybody else He created, no, this is for them to do. And today I came to encourage you that you are marked by God. That whatever the lies have been that have kept you paralyzed in the same place or doing the same things, going to the same empty wells, today and through the rest of this series, I'm telling you, I want to revive your faith. I don't care if you don't get it today. All I'm asking you to do is keep coming back and keep listening, because faith comes by hearing, and hearing the word of God. And so today, I just want to go a little deeper in this series, because the first 2 weeks, some of y'all are familiar with the concept of marked, where we're talking about the life and the leadership of David. And the first 2 weeks of this series, we really ain't talked about David at all. Like some of y'all was like, I thought this was going to be encouraging. I thought this was going to be good. But the first week I had to come tell you, like, yo, David wasn't the first person that God tried to mark. He tried to do it through Saul, but Saul whited himself out of the purpose that God wanted him to be in. And so we made a decision as a church that we would not forfeit the plan of God for our life. We would not do that because we had the wrong view of ourselves, because we were comparing our callings to other people, that we were walking in partial obedience, or that we had pride. We said, no. We're going to do everything that God called us to do. And then last week, Pastor Charles came in here with a samurai. If you didn't hear last week's message, he challenged all of us and he said, did you check the price? And that following God and being marked comes with a price. It means that you're going to have a cost, because the symbol of our Christian faith is not a crown, it's a cross. And that means everybody is going to have to check. It's going to cost you your plans, it's going to cost you your patterns, and it's going to cost you some of your pleasures. And so the reason that we're doing that and coming that kind of hard as we start, because everybody likes to scream, I'm marked, I'm called by God. But as soon as opposition comes, a lot of people check out of this line. Like a lot of you sitting here aren't doing what God's called you to do because it got tough. Oh, let's be honest. You go to a job every week you hate. And you tell everybody all week you hate it. But yet, you're still in a place where you know that there's more inside of you, but you have stopped because you don't want to go through the, look at this cuss word, process. See, anything in God, anything that's great, it has a process. Come on, some of y'all won't even say it, but I'm telling you, to get to the palace or the promise that God has called you to be, you will have to go through a, say it with me, process. And you know, in this generation, we don't like processes. We want it now. We want to see it. We want to click it, and it better be here in 2 days. Amazon Prime. You hear what I'm saying? Where's the Amazon Purpose Prime? Like, how can I get all that God has for me in 2 days or less? Now, you may be like, that's funny, Pastor Mike, but that's how we act. We stay faithful to what God told us to do for a week. Like, God didn't come through. You've been crazy for 10 years. And you want him to turn all of that over in 1 week? And this is where I'm telling everybody the reason that I'm doing this, because I do believe as your pastor that you're marked by God. But you're gonna have to go through the process. And so my goal is to help you walk through the process and not give up when you get hit. Because hits are coming. Oh, y'all didn't know the Bible doesn't promise a hitless Christian life. As a matter of fact, it says in this world you're gonna have trouble. But take heart, because I've already overcome the world. It you.